Hare Krishna. The best protection. So, who can offer us the best protection? Let us say doctors, or police, or any army, or someone else, like our mother and father. So, actually, no one wants misery in this material world, but still it comes. Just like in a forest, there will be a fire by rubbing the bamboos. Nobody is going to strike a matches there, but still the fire occurs, and it goes and it goes. It is like a blazing fire. So in this way, no one wants war, but war has been fought. No one wants famine, but there is famine. No one wants pestilence, but still there is pestilence comes. No one wants fighting, still there is fighting. No one wants misunderstanding in our relationships, still there are so many misunderstandings, right? Nowadays we see, because of little things, husband and wife, they always fight. There is divorce, there is court cases. In this way, there is many misunderstandings in the friends, in the family, everywhere. So why these problems are there? These problems are compared to just like a blazing fire in the forest. One problem after another problem, they are coming. Just like Prahlad Maharaj also says, Pat Pad Yat Vipadam. One problem after another problem. So, and recently, long time back, like one year, I think, more than 1 year, there was a fire in the Australia in some place, near forest like area, that is almost. So the fire has been going on for more than 10 months. Many people have died there, and the animals, creatures over there, they also died, but nobody could able to put off the fire. They tried many ways. They used fire engines to put off the fire, and by using the advanced technology, they were taking some airplane. Through that, they were dropping the water bombs. By putting water bombs, what happening? They thought that the fire will put off, but as soon as that water bombs reaching the fire, they are getting evaporated. So that was also not success. They were using very high technology, right, we say, but they could not able to put up the fire. So the problems which are in our life, they cannot be solved by using this material advancement. Just as a fire engine cannot extinguish this forest fire, the same way our material problems also cannot be solved by our material advancement. So how can we solve our problems? Therefore Prahlad Maharaj says that, oh my dear Lord, actually father and mother are not the protectors of the person. They take care of their children because that is their duty. They are not actually ultimate protectors, because when nature calls the child, then he has to live. The mother and father cannot protect. Just like now we see this corona pandemic, people are getting affected, like youth in this second wave, and they are getting affected and they are leaving the body also. So father and mother, they are not able to protect him, although they can provide good hospitality, good facilities, still they cannot protect him, because material nature is so cruel. Just like if somebody thinks that in the ocean some person is sailing, and he is sitting in the nice seat, he thinks that seat will protect him. That is like illusion, right? And if some aeroplane is there nicely, that is flying in the sky, all of a sudden there is a crash. So all people in the airplane are died. If somebody gets diseased, he may be engaged with a doctor. The doctor will give a very good medicine to get cured of that disease, but the doctor will not give the guarantee that he may live. Just like now we see in this corona pandemic, people are getting affected, and there is a vaccine, right? After many months, almost year passed, then the vaccine came into existence. So now people are taking vaccine. I heard through my students that they said one person, they took vaccine also, still he got affected with corona and he died. So what is the technology that we are having, right? So this material advancement cannot give the solution to our problems. So Prahlad Maharaj says that, oh my dear Lord, if you neglect someone, then nothing can protect him. Just like there is a saying in Bangla that Rake Krishna Mare Krishna Rake ke. If Lord wants to kill someone, no one can protect him. But if Lord wants to protect him, no one can kill him. Okay, this is our practical experience, that we are saying that we can invent so many methods to solve these problems, putting by material nature, but still they are not sufficient. They will never solve our problems, neither they will give relief. This is a fact. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that Maya, this is my external energy. Daivi esa gunamaya, mama maya duratya. He says it is almost impossible to cross this Maya, to surpass this Maya. So how can one get relief from this Maya? Then Krishna says that Mama eva eva prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. You simply surrender unto me, then I will give the protection. So one need to know that what one can do, right? What one has to do, how he can surrender. So to do surrender to the Lord, one has to cleanse our heart, so that we can know the relationship with the Supreme Personality Godhead, right? So when we do that, we can have a relationship with the God. So the cleaning process, what is that cleaning process? By chanting the holy name. When we chant the holy name, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the mantra recommended for this fallen age in this Kali Yuga, right? In this Kali Yuga, people are so much fallen, so much less intelligence, always quarrel and hypocrisy, right? Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyahi upadrata. So when we chant the holy name, what happens? Immediately there is purification in the heart. Our heart gets cleansed. Then immediately we can understand the relationship with the God, who we are, and what is our actually the ultimate purpose of life, why we are suffering here. Actually this suffering will be there. This suffering will be there until unless we surrender to Krishna. He says in the Bhagavad Gita that dukkhalayam ashashvatam mamupetyatu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. This place is always experienced as dukkhalayam. There is only miseries in this place, one after another. We feel that now we can have some little happiness, immediately there will be another problem. I have experienced that one time in the Durgapur I was doing Bhagavad Gita distribution. So I went to some court. There we have put a stall over there. So backside of that stall, one person was there. He is doing. Actually, he gives the money for the damaged notes. Okay, like he takes some commission from the bank, and he takes more commission from the general people. So he was sharing with me that he asked me that sir, I have Bhagavad Gita, but I cannot able to read. I cannot read that because whenever I wanted to read, I feel that someone is stopping me. That today I wanted to read, but my senses say no. You first take something for eating, or else you take some rest now. That tomorrow we can see, or else after some time we can see. So in that way, then I will open my mobile and I will see the Facebook, WhatsApp, okay, and it goes on. It goes for how much time? It goes for till the finish of the day. Throughout the day, I just finished my browsing my mobile, but I cannot able to touch the Bhagavad Gita. So this is called Maya. He was saying himself that something is there. This is very difficult to do these things, he said. And after that, one more thing he said, that you see, sir, yeah, this is Maya, because I need not to earn much money. Like now I come morning at 9 o'clock until evening 5 o'clock I will be here for my business purpose. I need not have so much money, but I have so much greed, no? So for greed I am earning so much money. So I think that money will be with me. When I will back to home, what happens? My wife says, oh my dear husband, please give some Lakshmi for some purpose, like for paying the rent. She takes some money. After that, okay, I feel that okay, now problem is solved. Then after that, after one day she comes again. She says that, oh my dear husband, I need something like yesterday we paid for electricity charges, and now we need to pay for some milk boy or something else. Okay, so he feels that okay, you take this money. Then after that again she comes. She says, now all things are finished in the home, so now we have to bring some things. Okay, then he will give. After again she comes. He says that now the child has got some problem, so he need to be take to doctor. So he's saying that in this way I am simply suffering. That one problem after one problem. I am able to see that here this is a problem with me. It is called Maya, right? Until unless we surrender, these problems we cannot understand, right? We cannot solve these problems. We simply try for that. By doing our endeavor, we can be happy. So in the Katha Upanishad, it is said, Nitya Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. Nitya Nityanam, the Supreme Personality Godhead, the Supreme Personality, the Absolute Truth, Lord Krishna, he is a living being. He is not a deadly person. How? In Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma also saying that Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. Ishvara Parama, the Supreme Person, is Lord Krishna. He is the person. Sachid Ananda Vigraha, he is the person with the three things: Sat, Chit and Ananda. Eternity, bliss. So he is eternal and we are also eternal, the living entities. In the Bhagavad Gita, also Krishna says that Mamai Vamso Jeva Loka Jeva Bhute Sanatana. That the living entities in this material world are my eternal fragmental parts. Sanatana means eternal. We are eternal and Lord is also eternal. So this Katha Upanishad says that he is the supreme living being and we are subordinate to him. Actually, if he is not living, then how this world is working? Just like sun, every day is rising and sun is setting at the time, right? At the perfect time. And the oceans, the waves are not crossing their border. Always there is a waves comes continuously, right? But the waves are not crossing the border. How these things are happening? In this world we can observe so many seasons, summer season, rainy season, winter seasons. So how these seasons are coming one by one without any problem? So from this we can understand that there is some person behind it and he is controlling these all things. Okay. Krishna says actually in Bhagavad Gita that he says Maya Dakshana Prakriti Suyate Saracharam. Maya Dakshana Prakriti, under my supervision all things are going on, right? So actually Vedas tells us these evidences. Now we need to see the things, we need to open our eyes, because we have contaminated now we are not able to see. So we need to be purified. Our heart has so many bad things. Because of that reason we are not able to see. So what we should do, we need to purify our heart. The purifying process, the cleansing process of our heart is to chant the holy name of the Lord, because for this Kali Yuga this holy name is recommended. Cheto darpana marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvarpanam. Cheto darpana marjanam. When we cleanse the mirror, it gets cleansed, right? That the heart, our heart is just like a mirror now. The mirror is filled with so much dirt. In the same way, when we cleanse the mirror nicely, we can able to see our face as it is, right? So one should try to apply this method, that chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When we do this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we can see things as it is. Just like you may feel that in the beginning it is not giving you so much pleasing, right? Or else a taste. You may not be getting taste in the initial days, but just like there is one example, that if some person is diseased with jaundice, then that person is to take some sugar candy to get cured of that disease, because the modern science says that this sugar candy is the medicine for that jaundice disease. And also the Vedas prescribe the same process, that if a person gets diseased with jaundice, then if he consumes the sugar candy, he gets cured, right? So now the jaundice person, while taking this sugar candy, he also feels bitter. He also feels bitter by thinking that it is so bitter, so I cannot consume. Then will he get cured? No, he has to go under that austerity, right? He has to consume that sugar candy to get cured of that disease. Then what happens? Then he will say, when he consumes more and more sugar candy, then he feels that now when slowly he will get recover, and he will say, wow, now that sugar candy is so much sweet, right? In the same way, when we also do this chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, more and more, we also feel that the taste is there in the chanting of this holy name. We will feel that there is some pleasing is there. Okay, so in this way we can get relief from these problems when we surrender to Krishna by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Right? Beginning it is better, but when one get advances, he feels that it is giving so much pleasing to him. Okay, so the best way to get protection is to chant the holy name of the Lord. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.